Imagine this: the last known Tasmanian tiger, or Thylacine, died in a zoo in 1936. People all over the world were heartbroken. This strange, unique animal with stripes on its back was lost forever, or was it? What if I told you that, even though the Thylacine was declared extinct over 80 years ago, there's a chance it might still be alive today? That's right, over 1,200 people have claimed to see it. Could it be true? Could this mysterious creature still be hiding in the forests of Tasmania? In this video, we'll take a deep dive into the strange stories and sightings that might just reveal the truth. Is the Thylacine really gone, or could it be waiting for the right moment to be discovered again? Let's start with the story of the Thylacine. The Thylacine, often called the Tasmanian tiger, was a remarkable animal. It looked like a mix between a dog and a cat, but with stripes on its back, almost like a tiger. It roamed freely across Tasmania, keeping the balance of nature by hunting small animals. But when European settlers arrived in Tasmania, things started to go wrong. They didn't understand the Thylacine. They thought it was killing their livestock, but it wasn't the Thylacine doing that. It was wild dogs and bad farming practices causing the trouble. Sadly, the settlers were scared, and they started hunting the Thylacine, offering rewards for each one killed. This misunderstanding led to the Thylacine becoming endangered. Slowly, its numbers dropped until, by the 1930s, only a few remained, hidden away in the most remote parts of Tasmania. By 1933, the last wild Thylacine was captured, and it was sent to Hobart Zoo. In 1936, the last known Thylacine died in captivity. It was a heartbreaking moment. She was accidentally left out in the cold overnight, and she passed away. People all over the world mourned the loss of this incredible creature. Was that really the end? Here's where things get interesting. Over the years, more than 1,200 people have claimed to have seen the Thylacine. Some of these people are experienced wildlife experts, like rangers and biologists. They've spent their lives in the wild, so their reports are taken seriously. But what does this mean? Could the Thylacine really still be out there, hiding in the deep forests? One of the most famous reports came in 1982. A wildlife ranger in northwest Tasmania saw a creature that looked just like the Thylacine. He watched it for 3 minutes on a rainy night, and he was sure it was the real deal. Could this be the first sign that the Thylacine had survived longer than anyone thought? Then, there were reports from the 1960s when campers claimed to have seen a family of Thylacines, including adults and babies. Could it be possible that a small group of Thylacines managed to survive, hidden away in Tasmania's wildest regions? Or is it all just wishful thinking? When the media gets involved, these sightings seem to increase. People get excited and start talking about it, and suddenly, more reports come in. Is it because the media is suggesting it, or do people genuinely believe they saw the Thylacine? Some believe these reports are real, while others think it's all just a mix of hope, imagination, and excitement. Still, despite all the sightings, there's never been undeniable proof. Could the Thylacine really still be out there, waiting to be discovered? In 2019, something incredible happened. Researchers from the University of Tasmania used advanced technology to study all the reported sightings of the Thylacine. They did something called statistical modeling, which helped them calculate the chances of the Thylacine surviving after it was declared extinct. The results were shocking. According to their research, the Thylacine could have survived as recently as the late 1990s or even the early 2000s. This has sparked a huge debate among scientists. Some believe the Thylacine was likely extinct much earlier, while others are convinced that these sightings are more than just stories. But here's the thing, finding evidence is incredibly hard. Tasmania's forests are huge and rugged, with mountains, deep valleys, and thick trees. It's nearly impossible to search every corner of these wild areas. And even when scientists find something like footprints or blurry photos, they can't be sure they belong to a Thylacine. In 1985, a blurry photograph was taken that some people believe shows a living Thylacine. But, of course, the picture wasn't clear enough to confirm anything. And in recent years, researchers have been setting up camera traps all over Tasmania, hoping to capture a clear image. So far, no one has been able to snap a photo of the elusive creature. But now, there's a new tool in the search for the Thylacine, environmental DNA, EDNA. This is a groundbreaking technology that helps scientists detect traces of an animal by collecting DNA left behind in water, soil, or even the air. Could this technology be the key to finding real proof of the thylacine survival? Here's where it gets even more incredible. Some scientists believe that the thylacine story might not be over, not just because of sightings, but because of something called de-extinction. In 2017, researchers at the University of Melbourne created the first complete genetic map of the thylacine. They now have the DNA they need to understand this creature better. And here's the crazy part, scientists are using a technique called CRISPR to rewrite the DNA of the thylacine, with the hope of bringing it back to life. Imagine that, a living thylacine, born from the DNA of its extinct ancestors, roaming the wilds of Tasmania once again. Scientists are working to create an embryo and possibly find a surrogate mother to carry it. This idea sounds like something from a science fiction movie, but it's happening right now. But there's a big question: if the thylacine comes back, will it survive? The world is very different from what it was in 1936. There are new dangers, new threats, and new challenges. The thylacine would need to adapt to a changed environment, and scientists are worried it may struggle. The search for the thylacine is not just about finding a rare creature. It's about understanding the past, present, and future of our planet. It raises questions about what we should be doing to protect endangered species and how far we should go in trying to bring back the lost ones. Will we ever truly know if the thylacine still roams Tasmania's wilderness, or is it forever lost to history? Could we one day see this incredible creature walking the earth again, or is that just a dream? The search for the thylacine is still ongoing, and who knows what the future holds. One thing is for sure, its story isn't over yet. Do you believe the thylacine could still be out there, hiding in the deep forests? Or is it just a legend that will never come back? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on this incredible mystery. Who knows, maybe the thylacine is waiting to be found. Thanks for watching.